Hey Airsofters across the world, this is Bill with Airsoft Rust Tactical. We got a request from one of our customers asking us to show how to disable the blowback on a G36KV. Also, the same process for disabling the blowback on the G36CV. Alright guys, so here we go. This is a refurbished G36KV. We still sell this in our store. We bought a bunch of them from Umarex and we refurbished them ourselves. We love this gun because it is a high performance gun. Shoots about 425 to 430 FPS, has blowback. If you disable the blowback, you can run an 11.1 LiPo. Very important that you do not run an 11.1 LiPo in this if you have the blowback enabled, because it will destroy the blowback. So here we go, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very easy. You have basically 3 body pins that you have to pull out in order to disable it, and the gun will be apart in about 2 minutes. So we push them through the other side, we pull them out here. This pin is always a little tighter, so I got a little angle pair of grips that I can just kind of, these angle pliers are awesome for this particular application. And I always set them in order of the way I pull them out, because this rear one is a slightly bigger pin. Then we're going to stand the gun up and open it from here and remove this piece right here. We got that out. We pull the front cover off. Pull the lower magwell off, and now we're going to begin to slide the gearbox out of the gun. And pull our wires out, and we are at our blowback mechanism, which is this little thing right here. So this little item right here, when the blowback is enabled, will basically pull this back and forth, and then the spring that is on here is going to push it forward. This pulls it back, the spring pushes it forward, and so forth. So that's kind of how the blowback works. So in order to disable the blowback, we have to remove this thing. We just take the screw out. Now it's important to note there's a little piece of brass that you don't want to lose. So I generally will hold this like so. Sometimes it takes a little finagling to get that piece of brass back in there as well. Take that out. Slide this out. Boom. Blowback is effectively disabled. Now I'm going to set this pin back in here and just get it in there slightly. Take my pliers, because my fingers are too fat to do this without it. Okay, I want you to notice this piece. It's very important. It must be installed back in the back of the gearbox, because that's the only thing that gives the gearbox the structural integrity that it needs, so that you don't pinch this too tight and mess up your gearbox. So this is very important to place back. You don't want to lose this. Alright, so we're going to place this little brass spacer back in here. Insert our pin in. Takes a little bit of work to get that in there sometimes. You want to get that lined up and straight so that it actually does go in the hole on the other side. Sometimes you got to do a little extra work to make that happen. And it's very easy to get this misaligned, so you want to make sure that you have this perfectly level so that it goes right in where the hole is on the other side, because it's real easy to put it up in this groove and make a mistake and think you got it right and you don't have it right. Also important to remember that with Airsoft, snug is tight and too tight is broke. So I tightened it a little bit, but not too much. So now we're ready to reinstall this in the gun. And just as a quick mention, I want to point out this works on the KV and the CV. When it's time to change your quick change spring, you don't even have to take this out of the gun. All you got to do is just open this back up and take this piece out. Take that little screw off, get you an Allen key, push down, quarter turn, pull it out, put a new spring in there, and put it back. You're ready to go. So now you thread this back in like so. And boom. So you want to tuck your wires to make sure you don't have any problems. Put your magwell back on. Make sure the wires are tucked nice and neatly out of the way, which in this case they are. Taking your center pin. Now the mushroom head is on this side of the left side of the gun if you're looking down the barrel. And we put our handguard on. Also extremely easy. Taking my pin that I set in the front with the mushroom part of the head on the left side of the gun. lining up my holes. That's back in. Now we're going to reinstall this item right here. Always want to keep that spring on it. And we'll take the fat pin and put it in, close that up, push it down. Sometimes this one does take a little bit of tap. And boom, we are done. The blowback has been disabled, and you can now run an 11-1 LiPo in this gun and have about 22 rounds a second. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe below, comment, tell us what you think. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you check us out on AirsoftRustTactical.com. The thumbs are taken! And if you've got questions on other tech videos that you'd like to see and other ways you'd like to see guns fixed, please let us know, and we'll be glad to accommodate you. Thanks for watching. This is Bill with Airsoft Rust Tactical.
Hey guys, if you like the video, make sure you hit the like. If you dislike the video, go ahead and close the page and don't dislike it. Leave your comments below. Tell us if it was helpful, if it was unhelpful, if it was unclear. If you have more questions, post it in the comments below. Unless the video is upside down, then it's like that. Unless you're watching the video upside down, then it's still like that. If you're watching it sideways, then just the gyro is probably messed up in your phone. So you might want to have that looked at. Hopefully you bought it from a local place with a warranty. Okay, let me get back to work.